Hi there, beautiful people, and welcome back to my channel. I hope you are doing well. My name is Yvonne Phillip, your personal success stylist here, helping you to elevate and up-level your personal brand, whether you're an employee or entrepreneur. So in today's video, what I'd like to talk to you is about some of the mistakes that people make when they're trying to build or elevate their personal brand. So some of the top branding mistakes that I've found that my clients and my customers are making, and some of the issues that they're having, which obviously I'm hoping that you will not have through the help of this video. So before I start, please subscribe, share, like and comment. If you have any questions, let me know and I'll get back to you. And don't forget to snag one of the little downloads that I have for you below to help you on your journey. So let's get straight into it. So the first mistake that people make is that they're not being authentic. So they're not being their true self, or they haven't found their true self. And for some of you that know me well, you'll know that one of my mantras, one of my saying is stay true to you. A lot of the time I sign it off on my emails because it really, really is important to me. And you could probably see that by the way that I wear my hair, the types of clothes that I wear, and the message that I put out there. Authenticity is really, really important, and people won't buy from you if they don't think that you're staying true or you're being fake and that you're not authentic. So finding your authentic self and your authentic message is one of the most important things, and it's things that some people don't do. So that's kind of like mistake number one. Mistake number two is they don't look the part. Now, people say, oh, but it should be what's on the inside that counts. It should be the knowledge that I have. And I 100% agree with you. However, first impressions matter and first impressions count, because people only have between 10 and 20 seconds and they've made an impression on you. Online, it's even less. As people scroll through their media, that first impression needs to be so kick-ass, badass, wow, that people stop scrolling through their feed. So looking the part is really, really important. You can also say that if you're an employee, if you're looking for a job promotion, I would advise you to dress for the job that you want rather than the job that you're in, because people have to see you looking that part as well as delivering any of the additions that you need to think about to get that job promotion for them to see you in that light. So make sure that you look the part, whether you're an employee or an entrepreneur. My third mistake that people make are they're over promising and under delivering. So this is a big one, especially now within the online space. People have got really, really great at marketing themselves and saying the right thing and getting people really, really hyped up in terms of, yes, we're going to do this, we're going to do that, we're going to go deep in your business, we're going to elevate this, etc., etc. Getting people really, really hyped up. And then when they buy the product, or when they're working with them, it kind of falls short. So I would always say to you is, do not overpromise and underdeliver. It will completely ruin your brand. People will start talking about the fact that you're not doing what it says on the tin, and you'll start losing business. And those recommendations, those testimonials, then are totally fake and unauthentic, as I said before. So it really, really is important that you do not overpromise and underdeliver. The fourth thing, that I would say is your key messages aren't clear. And customers just basically don't know what you do or why you do it. So it really is important you get your messages clear, so that there's full understanding as you start taking your customers through your funnel, or you start talking to employers about what you can do and what you offer them. So key messages there. So the next part of also with key messages, number 5, is that your message is out of alignment. And the way you're putting your message out there, whether it be the colors that you're using, the fonts that you're using, what you're saying in your copy, is all out of alignment and it all doesn't quite fit together. So make sure that, you know, everything is in alignment and everything sends a clear message, but also that it's in alignment to you and, you know, what your brand values are and what you stand for as well. So that is the 5th mistake that I find that most people make, is that all their messaging, you know, everything is just basically out of alignment. So number 6 is the lack of social media, or that their social media is not on point. So people aren't being inspired, they're not being educated, they're not being informed via their social media. So, you know, there's a time and a place to put out there, you know, that you're at the gym and what you're having for lunch, etc. But we really need to, or you need to really be sharing, whether you're an employee or an entrepreneur, what you stand for and what your brand stands for, and start using social media with a little bit more intention. The next thing leading on from social media is consistency. One of the top brand mistakes I'm finding that my clients are making is that they're not being consistent. And it doesn't matter if you're not getting any likes or comments, because there are people in the background that are watching you and watching how you're delivering and what you're doing. So if you just drop off the face of the earth for 2 weeks, they're not coming back to you, or it's going to be more difficult for you to pull them back. In addition to that, in terms of consistency, your customer service has to be consistent and on point, 100%. You need to make sure that your customer journey, and this moves on to number 8, your customer journey and your customer feedback is outstanding. And if you make a mistake or your customer does have a complaint, you acknowledge it and you correct it. Number 8 mistake, if you do not listen to your customers, or you provide poor customer service, it's not an option at all. So the next one I would like to, actually, to be quite honest, I'd like to continue on number 8 and talking about customers, is also if you don't get your customer feedback, it can ruin your brand, because you think you're doing wonderfully well. You're like, yeah, I've got all these people, all these customers, etc., but they're not happy. And sometimes they won't share their grievances with you. They're going to share it somewhere else. But your customers are going to be more loyal to you if you ask for that feedback and you make changes as you need to fit your customer need. So adding on to that, another mistake people don't make is not getting feedback. So number 9 is that you are not, as an employer or an entrepreneur, marketing yourself and networking. So, you know, networking is the cheapest form of advertising if you don't have money for advertising budget. And the fact that people don't know that you're out there is a mistake, because you could be doing wonderful, fantastic, absolutely brilliant things, but if nobody knows about you because you're not getting the message out there, rookie mistake. You need to get out there, and you need to kind of continually get out there. So mistake number 10 that I find is that there is no strategy or planning around their brand delivery, and there's no organisation, there's no systems, procedures, policies in place for them to effectively deliver their plan, their message, their product, their services. So a lack of strategy and planning is my top mistake that I'm finding that my customers are making. So, you know, if you want to find out more about how you can correct those, please do snag yourself a little download, send me a message, write a comment if you'd like a call for us to work out a strategy for you. And we can take things to the next level in terms of up-leveling your brand. But in the meantime, please do share this video. Please do hit the subscribe button, and I'll see you on the next video. Take care for now and stay true to you. Bye-bye.